do another sidestepping adventure. Tennessee adventure here in Tennessee, by the way. That's why it's Tennessee. So, sorry, I said I was gonna do a live stream tonight and fix my GoPro, but I decided to give Miss Kim a little rest so she can sit there and watch TV. Hey, Jaybird, she's tired. She didn't sleep too good last night, and the heat kinda got to her today. So, trying to, there we go, turn it like that. So, Jaybird, we're gonna do the GoPro tomorrow, probably around 12 o'clock tomorrow. I am gonna do a live stream in the morning like I usually do, but I'll be back on by 12 o'clock. So, then, that way I have the whole house and I can hear, you can hear what I'm saying and stuff. Kind of concentrate on what I got to concentrate upon, you know. But they sent me a couple ways to do it. One was to hook up the GoPro to the computer, but as far as, hey, Crypto Billy. So that's all I know so far. Howdy, Bradley. Yeah. But we'll do that tomorrow around 12 o'clock. So, but I will have another live stream in the morning. So I decided to have another one tonight, but not at the house. Let Miss Kim have a little bit of rest, She kind of getting a little ill. So I'm like, I need to let her have some time to herself. And I know she's probably watching. I'm gonna get it, ain't I? I'm always getting it. That ain't nothing. That's my life story. Thank you, Bradley. But no, she's just worn out from this week. She ain't been feeling good. And when you don't get enough sleep, because I'll just use this for an example. Let me go over here. Say Mary and Severe, they were married to each other. Say she is your second or third great grandma, and he's your third or great grandpa. So, what I do, I go to cemeteries to document the writing on the tombstone for people that are looking for Severe or Mary, you know. So, before this goes away, I'll give you an example of one that's kind of gone. Right over here. I think, yeah, just right there. Right over here. See, I'm in a genealogy. I'm one of 58 grandkids just on my dad's side. So that's why I'm into it. See that? I'm only 2 maybe a foot away and you can't hardly see that. So that's why I do what I do. Because, well, you can barely make that out now if you get close enough, but some time down the road, that's going to be obsolete. Joe, see ya. I'm not Herbert. You all know better by now. So I'm the one that got you out of here. Respect the creator of the universe, world, and the creator of the YouTube channel. I just had to throw that in there. Yes, Diego. I hope I pronounced that right. But yep, sorry for his lost. You know, if you want to learn something, you don't go in there and disrespect. Am I right or am I wrong? Hi, girly poop pop. Sorry. How you doing? How you doing? D D Diego? I think I'll just nickname you ID, you know? I for your first name and D for your last, okay? That way I can pronounce you better, okay? ID, that's better for me, you know. Hi, Tootsie, or Toasty. uh, I can't pronounce your name. Hey, Mel. Yeah, it is. I come here quite a bit. Flippin' Wade. What's up, Flip Wade? I like that. Flip Wade. Flip Wade. Sorry about that. Got a little tongue tied right there. Yeah, it's peaceful here. Delana? I hope I pronounced that. I ain't a very good pronunciator. So I'm sorry if I butcher your name. I don't mean to. Hudo. Or, I'm trying to pronounce it Hondo, I think. I think I pronounced it. Uh, have a wonderful day. I'm not a man. I'm a man. See? A man don't have a beard unless she's hairy from birth. You know, like the fat lady, the bearded lady back in the circus days. You know, rip womp womp. Yep, I'm not a man. Hey, Donnie, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, be respectful. See, I had 7 doctors in 2001 tell me I should be mute after a week's worth of testing. They did all kinds of weird crap I ain't never in my life seen done on a person. And so after that, they come back a couple days later and told me I should be mute. There is no way that I should be talking. And they said it even boggles them. So I'm like, so the nurse told me the rest of it. And I said, so they're telling me I have a God bad voice? And she said, well, I guess you could say that because they don't know why you're talking. Everybody has a nerve in their brain that connects to your vocal cords. A person that's born mute. Oh, scared me for a minute. Sorry there. Probably scared you. A person that is born mute, that is, they're born without a nerve, or they're born with a nerve that does not work. That's like the volume switch of your voice box. Well, I've got the nerve, but it's completely dead. So, I guess you could say it's just like I told them, a God powered voice. Guess there's no other explanation that I have for it. The doctors, they don't know. They're like boggling. So, I reckon by now, because they had me sign off on a bunch of the testing that they did on me, for studying. So by now, thanks to me, they might have an answer. So I wonder if they put my name on that. I better go. I need to go back and look at them. Go call them up. Hey, this is Jason Ford. Did my name get on them test? I'm sure it did. They want to be studying it. And see, like this one, in a couple more years, you won't be able to read that. That's Maddie F., wife of W.R. Conkin, Conklin, February 6th, 1890 to September 15th, 1917. She didn't live very long. Now there's one in here. I think she's over there, but she passed away during a miscarriage, and her husband, he got remarried. He's in another county, and he had 2 more kids by that wife. He had like 3 kids by her, and there's 2 kids. They grew up, but he kind of just flew the coop. I don't know, you know. He, I looked it up. He didn't. It wasn't long before he got remarried, so maybe there's something up with that. That's why I like doing this too, because you never know. Like back in the 1800s, they murdered people, so a person might uncover something that's been hidden for nearly 100 years, you know? Oh, I am calm. This is the way I am. XOX. Do you love me? XOX. You must. Yeah, I can sing. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved the wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. When we've been there 10,000 years, Christ shining as the sun. We've known brighter days to sing God's praise. Back when we first believed. There you go. I kind of tripped up on that one part because I kind of bent over. I got my hair kind of caught. Yeah. Hey, Diane, how you doing? You doing all right? I like to sing gospel music. It's uplifting, encouraging. Behind me, Lynn says. Well, how do you know? You can't see behind me. Just see my shadow. See? I'm waving to you. The man in the cap. How's everybody doing? Y'all hanging in there today? What y'all been doing? Anybody up here listening to me or watching me? You guys from Cumberland County? Is anybody that lives close to the 127? That 127 cell going from Georgia through Tennessee? I forgot how many states it goes. But anybody been hitting that? We don't do it. We try to stay away from it. But we can't hardly get out of our main road because they set up right there. Oh, that ain't mine. Somebody left the water. Maybe they thought they needed a drink. Yep, I was born this way. Don't get jealous. It's one of them gifts God just gives. Well, I'm probably the 1% that you ever heard that talks that shouldn't be a talking. I'm a miracle, baby. I'm a miracle. And if you're a man, I'm sorry I called you a baby or baby. And if you're a woman, hey, I'm sorry. Shouldn't be calling you baby. I got a baby at the house. Brian or Bradley, you're my you're my brother. So I can't be calling you. No, you're not my baby. Sorry, Bradley. You're my brother. My brother from another mother. Hi, Drill. Didn't see you come in. You sneak in all the time, brother. You do. You sneak in. You know what, Drill? I'm gonna make you a honorary sidestepping sheriff. You are now a sheriff, brother. Boom, boom. Now I know when you come on. I'm Miss Green. You're hitting us again. This time I can kind of see what you're saying because I'm in the shade. Excuse me. But the bugs are trying to attack me. You're welcome, Drill. You've been on long enough. I trust your judgment. I trust you. If you're a blue person, I trust you. I just got that. I just got that feeling. Hi, John. I just got that feeling about you, Drill. But don't worry, brother. It ain't that kind. So don't get nervous. Fourth horseman. I like that. You must be a WWF uh, fanatic. Like back in the day. Like Hulk Hogan, Andre, Jake the Snake Roberts. Yeah. Ric Flair. Woo! I just had to do that. Dusty Rhodes. Um, IRS. The Big Boss Man. Jimmy's Fly Snuka. What's up with my voice? It's a God-given voice. I was born, God touched this thing, and got me to talking. That's all I can tell you, 'cause the doctors can't even tell me what's going on. Everybody has a nerve that connects to your vocal cords. That's the volume switch to your vocal cords. Without that, there's nothing. So I've got the nerve, but the doctors, 7 doctors, by the way, told me that it's shut off. So the man upstairs, he's got it turned on. Praise the Lord. I couldn't be a talking if it wasn't by the hand of the Lord. And as much as I used to smoke, I'm surprised I'm not gasping for air. I used to smoke 3.5 packs of cigarettes a day before I met Miss Kim. That was, well, I've been quit since 2015. Well, I used to vape, but I just didn't. Well, I don't know how many that was a week, but go add it up. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Mark R. And you know what, Mark? Where are you from? God bless you too. Where are you from, brother? Scotland. Well, you know what, my Scotland brother? I just made you an honorary sidestepping sheriff. Bang bang, brother. Now you are a blue sidestepping sheriff, Mark R. So, I always love my Scottish brothers and sisters, and if I ever get rich enough, maybe I might come see you, okay? So, yeah, I would like that to come see you. Come see Scotland. I would love to see Scotland. And my wife, that's her big. You're welcome. My pleasure, buddy. I appreciate you. I know you done it me no disrespect. What time is it where you're at, Mark R? 'Cause it's 6:26 p.m. here in Tennessee. Hi, Alex. I won't arrest you, Alex. Just don't be disrespectful and you'll be alright, okay? D- just respect everybody, okay? Not just me. This live stream is meant for everybody. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I don't know what that is in America time, but thank you. I'll have to look that up. Or Bradley, if you could do me the privilege, the honor. Hey, oh Glory, how are you doing, my brother? Uh, Deli Shorts. This vet is going hungry as we speak. Don't haven't eaten in 2 days outside of a bowl of oatmeal, rebuilding daily. If anyone even cares, 5 help me eat. Any help is appreciated. Where you, what are you rebuilding? Your house? And where at? Old Glory. That's my pal. Old Glory. Look at this one. This one in a couple years, it'll be long gone. It might be around because of the sunlight's hitting it right, but if it's the other way around, you can make that out. And by the way, I checked the time as today. This probably ain't including the live streams today, but probably what came in yesterday. But uh, 189 more hours, and we will be past 3,000 hours. Y'all, thank you. I appreciate that very, very, very much. We couldn't have done none of this without you guys. Because you guys watch all the stuff. So yippee! We're getting close. Yeah, we're getting close. So hopefully before the 21st, which is the channel's birthday, we'll get this channel monetized before its birthday. That would be cool in my mind, don't you think? I mean, I probably didn't break no record or nothing, but other people probably know quicker ways of doing it quicker, but I tried to do it around work, so hey, I think I should get hats off to me for keeping it going even after work and this and that, you know, after long hour days. Well, I'm not long hours now, but you know. But thank goodness my last job I had 3-day weekends, so that did help get this YouTube channel a lot quicker than if I had 2-day weekends. So that was a good thing. So that was a blessing. So once it gets monetized, I have to super chat. So I will have to probably watch some stuff on how to get that set up and everything. I'll probably watch uh, Fabian. Fabian just got monetized, so uh, I need to get up with him. You don't want to be blank, but what's wrong with your voice? It's a birth defect. Had 7 doctors tell me I should be mute. So I turned around on them and I was 27. And I turned around on the nurse because she gave me the report after a week's worth of study. And I said, so they're telling me I've got a nerve that connects to my voice. And it's like I've this is how she explained it to me. Because I'm old enough to know what she was saying. The way she explained it to me, she said, you know them old RCA floor models that came out in the 60s and the 70s with the button they had to turn on the TV, and if you lost the button, you didn't have no sound? And I said, yeah. She said, you have you have the button, but it's not connected to your vocal cords, and that's what makes the sound come out. And I said, so you're telling me I have a gut-powered voice? And she said, well, I never thought of that like that, but yeah, I guess you could say that. Because the doctors don't know how come you speak, and they don't know how come you speak so high. Because my vocal cords are normal like everybody else's. So there you go. One of these days, I'm just after, maybe tomorrow, somebody remind me after the live stream to to make a video. So I don't have to keep explaining every live stream. And somehow I pin the video. Because every live stream, I probably explain it. How many times? Probably 6 times, maybe, if it's a long live stream. But hey, you're asking, so, you know, I wanted to tell you. I wish they would do that after they got done weed eating around the tombstone. Blow it off. Yeah, some people don't understand. I have to explain to them. They're not trying to be rude or nothing. They just, they just don't understand. You don't know unless you ask a question. That's what my dad always told me. It finally sinked in after about 18, which I never asked him nothing, 'cause he would always be like, what do you want? I'm like, never mind. He, my dad, he's one of them. He'd be like, you put your brain in a bird, it would fly backwards. That was just the way he was towards me. That was my glorious childhood. Now it's just the right size. What it is, I shaved my head. Once my hair comes back, it'll be okay. but I did that in July. So about October, you'll be it'll be all good. Somebody said, creepy. It's Halloween now. Steve Williams. Do you love me, Steve? Don't lie to me. But I was gonna do the GoPro tonight, but giving Miss Kim some time, you know. She's tired, which I see her on, but you know. The live stream today kinda got on her nerves, too. She can handle people that disrespect people. Yep, the trolls. Hey, they're views too. And they make more hours. They make them hours roll on. God bless you, trolls. I don't care what you say, because I love you anyway. Just because I never met you, don't mean I don't love you. I have the love of the Lord Jesus in me, but I don't wear the wigs in the cemetery. So, that's for home. Ain't it peaceful here? I like coming here because it's quiet. Hear it, not a peep. We're gonna eat leftovers tonight from last night. Maybe a baked potato. I love my baked potatoes. I'm surprised I'm not like a big old fat man as much as I eat, but I guess I'm so active it just comes off of me. Any reaction is a good reaction to a troll. Best thing to do is block and ignore. Same thing their parents did when they moved out. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, my dad did that to me for a while. Then he come looking for me. I peeped out the window. There he was. And I'm like, well, I miss him. And for him to see him come looking for me, that kind of got to me. I was like 17 years old. I just quit school. He was usually hard on me, but yeah, he come looking for me. So that kind of told me that, you know, he loved me, 'cause a dad wouldn't go looking for their son if they didn't love him. Plus, I was the free babysitter. I had to babysit my little brother and sister while they went out and then got drunk. Yeah, so, yeah. And then I did it when I got older. Imagine that. I was a bootlegger at 17. Now, I've always wondered, is that a grave or is that just for looks? What do you think? I might have to look that up. on Find a Grave and see what that says. Crypto Billy. And anybody living in Tennessee, we're going to have to get together since we're close. I mean, I feel sorry for everybody else, but you know, us Tennesseans, we can't help it that they're so far away. But we'll have to try to get Mom down here, okay? Yeah, it is. Very beautiful. Very peaceful. They come nuts. I come over this way and I think I stepped in a swarm of them or in their hole. You better get away. I'll either swallow you by accident or I'm gonna knock you out of the sky. And I don't want to swallow you. That's kind of nasty. Well, that is nasty. Like that old barn. That's my buddy, brother Mark, and his wife, sister Cindy. That's their barn. I decided to come over here because I've decided, well, if I got stuck, I can always go to brother Mark and he'll come over here and because we went that last live stream we did, got in the car and I had to take a screwdriver and manually touch the two wires together and have Miss Kim do that. And I had to, I thought, well, I'm going to get shocked. So, but I did it. You just ain't in the mood for large rows? Yeah. So just get 'em out of here. If you ain't in the mood, be like Miss Kim. Just go to knocking 'em out like you would flies with a fly swatter. Hey, Daphne, that just, I had this picture of somebody with a fly swatter smacking flies. You could say that's what you guys are doing, smacking trolls with a big sidestepping stick. A virtual stick, that is. Huh, that's new. I do believe that's brand new. That tombstone. Yep, it's brand spanking new. Jimmy Oscar Russell. He passed away in May. Must have been a brother of William's. He was younger. He was older. William was the younger one. Thank you, Old Glory. Hey, pirate, how do you do? Thank you for coming on. Please, if with anything, be respectful, okay? We don't want to kick you out or nothing. Hey, I can't see my phone. Hold on. Can't pronounce your name, but what's happening? We're in a cemetery, brother. Hey, Duncan, how you doing? Yeah, y'all, get rid of them. They're no good. If you want to stay on connected to me, that just didn't sound good, did it? If you want to be connected to the channel, you better be good. I do have a way with my words. Hey, Jeopard, he's on. He's just in the background. Somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. That's where Jeopard is. On a Saturday evening. They come bugs, I tell you. They're just like, must have been too hot for them today because they just kind of like come out of the ground on me. But that's okay. If they want to get ate up, that's okay. I'll eat me a bug or two. Probably ain't my first time. I need to go get me a drink. Okay? Wash down a bug or two. You know, that's been around my mouth. Wash down that little bit of protein from the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I think that's what the Bible calls manna. Can anybody good old flying manna? He don't send it from the sky no more. It comes up out of the ground. Who am I visiting? Whoever. Everybody. They all need to be visited. Spit out that bug. You better get away. I done ate your brother. Yeah, dead people. If they come up out of there, or I get my foot grabbed, I'm out of here. But if they rise, I'll be right after them. 'Cause I'm prepared to be with the Lord. Ugh. We don't know who's here. I don't reckon. Over here is one of Miss Kim's. I bet you she don't know off the top of her head which branch she come from. Is she from the Tapers or the Howards? But that's Miss Kim's relative right there. Now I probably have a couple in here. I just ain't researched it out. But I probably do. Rabbit, Stephen Hill. I got a whole bunch of cousins that are, uh, Makolalato. Too. I, I tried to pronounce it. Margaret was your mom's name, Johnny said. Well, that's cool. That is so cool. Now I like pictures. We got a couple right here. I like faces with the name. Oh, Mo Ka Latte. Okay, thank you. Oh, Glory, for helping me pronounce that. You're exactly right, my friend. I am an old guy. So respect your elders. You must have not got enough switchings or whoopings when you were growing up. I only just had to have a couple from my dad. Just a few of those, and I'm like, don't want no more of those. 'Cause he got mad when he whipped you. I don't know why. He just got mad. He didn't go down. And boy, did it hurt. So, and Mom, she paddled you a couple times and threw the paddle down and started crying. But one time she paddled me and I said, hold on a minute. I gotta go to the bathroom. So back in the early 80s, like I was, I think 12, 11-year-old, I grabbed a bunch of her home interior books, shoved them down in my pants, and I said, okay, I'm ready. I remember she went. The paddle went wham, 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 and she threw it down and started crying. Made me feel so bad. And I'm still up. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. But I didn't tell her about the magazines till 20 years later. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. I got to go back to the bathroom, Mom. I'll be right back. Then that's when I hurried up and got her magazines and put them back. Then I come out and we had a crying spell. I felt bad because she had to whip me. I forgot when it was over. I think I lied to her. I don't know. She couldn't whip you. If she whipped you, she would break down in tears. She couldn't do it. So she gave that to Dad, and he was, whew, didn't want none of that. Hey, Terrell. And when I got bigger, I ran. He couldn't catch me then. But he said, oh, you'll get hungry. You'll have to come back. You'll get hungry after a while. I used to run in the woods and hide Yeah. Then he said, you'll get hungry. After a while, I would wait till he passed out. Then I would come back, and when he woke up, he forgot what happened. Most of the time. So, wait till he passed out, you'll be okay. 'Cause he'd sleep for a couple hours, he'd forget what he got mad about. So then it was all good then. I always wish I knew everybody's story. Yeah, me too. If they could only tell you what they knew and what they saw, wouldn't it be spectacular? If they could show you what they saw, that would be so cool. Because I bet you back in their times, like 100 years ago, where you're at, even talk about a different walk of life and different way of living. They wouldn't even know how to operate a cell phone or a computer. And I think this is a little baby. Yep, well, 2 years old. Little bit past, let's see, 7. Yep, 2 years old. Just turned. You can't stop laughing. I want to make him laugh so hard that he cries. Give me time. I'll find the right joke. Okay. But keep it clean. Okay? But I got a joke for you. This man, one time he was down on his knees praying, and he always wondered, well, I wonder what God thinks a penny's worth. So he was praying, and he was praying, and he was praying. He was praying so hard that he had big old sweats coming down, and he finally got hold of the Lord. And he said, God, what's a, let me remember, what's a, what's a penny worth to you? And God, now this joke goes is, he said, God, what's a second to you? He said a million years. And he said, God, what's a, what's a penny worth to you? And God said, a penny is worth $1 million to me. And or $1 trillion. And the man says, God, can I have a penny? And God says, yeah, in a second. Get it? A second is 1,000,000 years, and a penny is worth 1 trillion. Get it? You'll have to wait 1,000,000 years to get the penny. Hi, Jordan. And I got another joke for you. This one you'll have to answer. Doing good, JV. JV. I'll just call you JV for short, okay? But, what did the grape say when the elephant sat on him? I'll let you answer. Now, Miss Sidesteppin is my wife, and those of you that know the answer, shh, don't tell them. Don't tell the newbies. The broom in my photo is working her way through the nursing school. Okay. The broom in my photo is working her way through nursing school. The broom in my... Okay. You kinda... You stumped me. I'm like, what is he talking about? Why in the broom in the picture? I give up. I don't know. That's a doozy. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to know. Okay, if it's a stripper's joke, we'll just, keep that at the stripper bar, buddy. They don't call me Michael. They don't call me Magic Mike. They call me Magic Jason. Sidestepping, but not on nobody's grave. I'm off somebody's grave. See? Got a bug in my mouth. Yeah. Chewing that bad boy up. Get me some protein. And I think his sister's hanging around. She wants to join in the fun. Can you shout out to Aaron? It's his birthday. Yeah. Alex D said, happy birthday, Aaron. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aaron. Happy birthday to you. And God bless. And I pray you have a good health and many more blessed years to come. Okay? I pray that you do. So God bless you and you. How old is he, Alex? And what's his name? I don't know. He's 11. He's got green boxes down there. Hi. I can't pronounce your name. Oops, they're still with us. There. They ain't. That's a keys. I'm not talking about starting your motor. We're gonna go get a drink of water. Cause I am thirsty. And I think we've done walked over the cemetery. I was gonna go to another one, but I'm not gonna go through all that daggum traffic because we have a 127 sale, and man, people just walk out in front of you, and so tomorrow, live stream in the morning at I'm trying to think. About 7, between 7 and 8. You tell it, pirate. The bugs, you know them little billy gnats? They were like, I'm just ready to be a vacuum and just suck them up. Good protein for the muscle. Which, by the way, guess what I did? I hit the baler. It's got a metal thing that sticks up. I hit the baler. You can still see my funny bone. I hit it. And I still can't feel these 2 fingers. They come bugs. Yeah, guns out. Well, y'all, I'm gonna get off here tonight. Been on an hour and almost 10 minutes. I can't believe that. But thank you guys. Y'all are good people. I love you all. I'm trying not to eat a bug. But I'll see you all in the morning, okay? I'm gonna go home and eat me a bite, okay? But honey, I'm on my way home too. And oh, Glory, love you too, buddy. I love you all too. All you Sidesteppin fans and everybody. I love you. You take care, and I'll see you in the morning. After in the morning, I'll do a live stream around 12 o'clock for my GoPro, okay? I love y'all. Take care. Every time, never fails. Jesus keep you. You have a good night or day, depending where you're at. And we love you. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye, Norma, wherever you're at. Ain't seen